What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that I killed the main player. So we about to go and get into it. See what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already and want to take support even further. Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go and get into it, man. The reason why the cycle keeps repeating during the 3 days you need to defeat Jurlog is because, yes, I am the one who brought this upon the city. If 1.2 million undead left the city, it would have been only a matter of time until the entire continent, the entire world was destroyed. So paradise must continue. That's why I use Primal Rune to interfere with Jurlog's magic circle. But even you be undoing the deaths of 1.2 million people, something like that would mean. So you've already caught on. This voice, I knew it. The God of Death. I've been watching you. Corin, the one who has deceived death. Does he know that I went back in time? The God of Death was more like part of the game's system than an actual NPC. His job was to harvest the deceased souls and make sure they go to newly born beings. In other words, his goal was to maintain a cycle of life. That's why an undead, a being that continues to resurrect over and over again, is the one creature that he hates the most. And Nazareth has repeatedly revived is undead for the past 300 years. Yes, I am the one who makes these days repeat. That's why long ago the God of Death visited this land to destroy the Primal Rune that dared to violate death. But I proposed a deal to the God of Death. Creatures killed by the undead turn into the same undead as them. If 1.2 million undead leave this city, the entire world will turn into an army of the undead and no soul will ever enter the cycle of life again. The God of Death had to choose between allowing the cycle of 1.2 million souls to be broken and allowing the possibility of the world cycle to be destroyed. His decision was, I shall make a contract with you. The contract had 3 conditions. 1, the God of Death will turn a blind eye to the 3-day loop. Every time Arendonor defeats the immortal king Jurlog, his memories will be reset to 3 days ago, and Arendonor, who will leave the city, and the Arendonor who will repeat the 3 days will be separated. After that, she defeated the Revenant Titan, the Abyss Shrieker, the White King, and on the 3rd night, took down an immortal king, Jurlog, over and over again, or Jurlog, whatever, for 300 years. It's true that I be getting stretched rather thin lately, around a 20,000 loop. Jurlog started catching on to the fact that time was repeating itself. How much further do you think this can go on? How much longer can your mind endure this? How many times do you think you'll be able to keep killing Jurlog? How many more years were you planning to imprison yourself in this infinite repetition? As long as I could. I understand why you're here, child. There is someone you wish to save, isn't there? And you'll be saving countless other people in the future as well. It is time for you to leave this place, my child. Sacrifice is always necessary to save the world. The separated Arendonor who lives outside the city doesn't even know of your existence. Not a single person in this world does. And yet you're still willing to sacrifice yourself. I know about the sacrifices you made and the sacrifices you will make. I've seen a future where you put your life on the line without a moment's hesitation to protect children. That's the kind of person you are. That's why I respect you. But, hey God of Death, wait. What are you doing? I want you to make a contract with me. I'm not going to give up on a single thing. Wait, I don't know if this is a good idea. I gotta be honest. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. An interesting proposal, deceiver. So you, the one who deceived death, dare to suggest a contract with me. I know, it's kind of crazy when you actually say it out loud. Very well, state your conditions. I want you to end a contract you made with Aaron and give me a treasure of the underworld as an advance payment. One that's ranked at least among the top 20. And what will you give me in return? I'll purify all of Nazria within 6 months. Such a feat is beyond your capability. That's not for you to judge. Your job is to only weigh the scales. So, is my contract acceptable to you? No, it is insufficient. The reward of purifying 1.2 million souls. Far outweighs the reward you have asked for. You must choose among the top 10 treasures. It's the only way this contract will be fair. The top 10 treasures are the best kind of epic items. Among them is, alright then. The treasure I want is, and of course we're not going to get that right away. You. What have you done? Oh, thanks for waiting. I swore to him that I would purify Nazareth within 6 months. If I succeed, your contract will become null and void as well. You've completely lost your mind. If you fail to live up to the contract made with the God of Death, not even your soul will remain. You will never be given a chance to re-enter the cycle of life. That's just what I've learned to do from you. What? At first I thought this was all just a game. But when I was facing the greatest hardship, when I felt the most afraid, for the first time in my life, I met a true adult, a true hero. A hero who I failed to protect, a hero who died protecting me. This time, I want to save you. I'm not going to fail again. I'm no longer that weak boy who couldn't even make a proper attempt. It's not just about something as grand as impressive as saving the world. All I want is to return the favor. Yeah, I mean, returning the favor is all good. The only question is, can we actually return the favor without, something crazy going on? But your luck don't be the best, my boy. A lot of times. I mean, granted, it's very fucking good, but it don't always be the best. It really don't. Shortly afterwards in Nazria. Okay, so I guess this is the first attempt. Life had gone back to its normal routine. Because I doubt we're going to be able to do all of this in one attempt. So I'm pretty sure it's going to take multiple attempts. A 300-year-old 3-day loop. The city still churned with hellish pandemonium. Throughout the horrendous scene, she moved almost mechanically, accustomed to this weary repetition. To this terrible normal routine she had battled against the past 300 years, there was no other reason for her to endless fight, other than the fact that she was a hero. She was the last remaining descendant of a divine race, the ruler of a forgotten paradise that had long faded into the vestiges of history. the Queen of the Shadow Kingdom. Erin was aware that she was special and accepted the heavy responsibility that came with her power as a natural state of life. That was the first time. That is, up until recently. As a hero, it was utterly natural for her to devote her life to saving others, and as time passed, she came to view her sacrifice as something natural as well. The boy had reminded her of something she had forgotten over the centuries of solitude. He had promised he would stand alongside her. Corin. Don't tell me he wooed the teacher, bro. Don't tell me he wooed his teacher. That was the first time someone wanted to protect me. So, this is the back of a hero in love. Though I suppose it's not an unpleasant sight to look at. The guy was satisfied with the newfound change that had occurred to his 300-year-old friend. But it's odd that no matter how much I think about it, he could have chosen any treasure among the top 10, yet his choice was the God of Death's orb. Hits the target no matter what, separates the soul from the body, ignores all defense. An orb of absolute power that can turn any weapon it's equipped with into the God of Death's scythe. However, it could only be fully wielded by the God of Death. For a human, his powers were minimal. And for Corin Loke, who couldn't perceive spirits, it was the worst possible item he could have chosen. Yet the scales remained perfectly balanced. It was an appropriate reward for the deed Corin intended to undertake, which meant, how amusing. What do you plan to change, Warrior of the Silver Spear? Kana Inn, an inn that lay at the entrance to Nazareth City. The match seems to be nearly over. A total of 18 and 32 students from the Boromir and Merkava Academy were competing in this round. Only half of them will be able to go on to the next stage of the group matches. Okay. Boromir Academy's Team Gap, Yua Kang and her teammates. Merkava Academy's teammate, Marie and her teammates. See, Marie, I told you, those spells were too strong. You're right, if only we hadn't accidentally destroyed some of the Moonlight Stones. Boromir won by a landslide. Looks like we're screwed. Well, I guess your luck can only get you so far. Looks like this is it for the Mandrake Bandits. Merkava Academy students were from the Immortan Loki's bandit team, who were great at fighting in numbers, but not that skilled on average. They never had a chance getting this high scores in this round. Looks like all we can count on was Marie's Team A and Corin Team's D, but Team D lost 2 of its members on the very first day. I doubt they can. It seems 3 teams from Boromir and only 1 team from Merkava will be going to the final round. 59 minutes, that was close. We still made it back in time, that's all that matters. So, okay, so he was able to do it. Clearly, obviously he was going to. So you're finally here, Mr. Loke and Miss Atten. This is why I say we should never have dinner after the match was over. It would take forever to get out of the city and find a restaurant. You can't expect me to wait that long. Would you mind saving your arguments for later and bringing me your bag first? It's clear. To see these 2 will be eliminated as well. I just have to put the bag on this swing scale, right? Yes, your scores won't be that high anyway. 250? Team D is in 3rd place with 250. Oh no, we're not done. Actually, we have more. You have more? Right, we're not done. Did they go into the very center of the city or something? Looks like they went and defeated all 3 bosses. Oh, and this one. Lastly, we have this. First place, bitch. 1,000? 1,768 points. Impossible? Yes, we won by a fucking landslide. And so the contestants who proceeded to the final round have been decided. A lot happened over the past few days. I agree. You're going to go there again, aren't you? Yeah, I need to. Has she caught on to the fact that I plan to save Aaron? Okay, so we haven't finished it yet. When you do, could you take Maria and I along with you? I don't know what you're planning, but I'm sure it will be helpful in some way. So stop being so glum, you're making me nervous. Arisha. I didn't realize I was making Arisha worry. Corin, you fool. Thanks. Let's get some rest for now. We shouldn't let ourselves get worn out. Besides, I need to find a way to use the item I obtained from the God of Death. I managed to get one of the treasures of the underworld in a slightly different way than how I planned. But if I play my cards right, the God of Death's orb can end up being an ace up my sleeve in the 3rd chapter. What you're saying doesn't mean anything to me. After all, there's no human who would ever help me. The ace that'll save a certain arrogant little kid. I wonder what Warren's doing right now. She's been arrested. What? Miss Warren has been arrested. How the fuck did she get arrested, bro? Did she beat the dude that bad and got arrested because of it? There was once a girl named Rand who was beloved by everyone. Daddy, you were a long time no see. Hello, Rand. How have you been? Unfortunately, the girl had never been able to venture outside of her room with her own 2 feet, as she had long suffered from a severe ailment, the Great Yin's pulse severance, an inherent physical constitution that has been previously dismissed as the stuff of legend. It was a curse of self-destruction where an infinite amount of yin energy pushed down the body of yang energy, shattering the physical harmony necessary for survival. A curse Rand had been born with. Yu Kang, Rand's father, searched far and wide for a remedy that would save his daughter, but nothing can heal her sickness. There were 2 misfortunes that cast a heavy gloom. Daddy, Rand, over what would have been a happy, loving family. The first was Rand's misfortune of being born with an incurable illness. Don't worry, my dear Rand. Daddy will save you. The second, Daddy can do anything to save your life. Was the exceptional genius of Yu Kang, who was called the finest spirit sorcerer of his time. Up until now, he has searched for a source of great yang energy that will plug up the flow of Rand's excessive yin energy. However, the great yin's pulse severance was not something that could be overcome with mere human effort, so he decided to pursue a different path. If enough yang energy to stifle the overflow of yin energy couldn't be found, wouldn't it suffice to simply find another way to use up all of that yin energy? And so the deed was done. A creature that was born with a saturation of yin energy. A creature that led poor souls who died on the road back to their homes. A creature that was one of the most familiar entities to the spirit sorcerers. That creature Yu Kang made his daughter into. Jiangxi. That's desperate times, man. It was the moment. The living Jiangxi Hua was born. If you had any mercy left in you, you should have showed it. When you murdered my family. I'll kill you. I'll kill you no matter what. She like, huh? Like, wait, what? Hua, go kill every human in that land. You must not leave a single creature alive. You are a monster, a cruel, merciless monster. Seeing you pretend to be a human after everything you've done is making me sick. No, that body you wear is proof of your viciousness. You're not Rand. You're just a horrible monster who stole Rand's body. No, that's not. This is mine. It's my body. Now, poor Warren, man. Please die, I beg of you. Your father was drawn and quartered. In the name of the Imperial Palace, we will rid the world of your presence. Die, you monster. A monster like you should never have been born. My body. Give me back my body. No, it's mine. This is my body. Shut up. Woo. And this is where shit hits the fan. I have the right. I have the right to claim this body as mine. And I'll never let you take it away from me. Oh, it's about to get dangerous. And that's how Miss Warren was arrested. She didn't even do shit though. I expected this to happen, but not this soon. It's because of the binding shackles. It seems almost natural that you have such knowledge now. Indeed. Miss Warren was under the control of two binding shackles, the chains of Zion and the talisman of the East. However, the talisman ended up burning to ashes during her battle with Mr. Jin Yaksa. Bishop Jun Wan Yan Li that's good. Used this as an excuse to point out Miss Warren's violent tendencies, which led to her arrest and the transportation to the East under Professor Ryun Kane's guidance so that another talisman can be created to rebind her. That's a bit of an extreme decision to make just because one of the two binding shackles got burnt. I guess the Boromir Academy pounced and latched on to the fact that Merkava essentially failed to maintain Warren's stability. Mr. Loke, how much do you know about this matter? Just as I thought. Looks like she's picked up on it too. After all, it's pretty obvious by now. That the Old Order and a Professor Ryun Kane of Boromir Academy are up to something. I assume you don't want to meekly hand Warren over to Boromir like this. Then leave the rest to me. I know you're still suspicious of me, but I need you to trust me on this, because I'm not about to let even a single person be missing from the happy ending I want. The Soaring Fiend, the third chapter's boss in the Heroic Legends of Arhon. Yeah, has a slightly different backstory from the bosses so far. You only have two options: side with the relationship you built up, or go with the story you created so far. In other words, you're forced to choose between saving Hua or saving Rand. The easiest thing to do is what Sihu did. Simply pick one and discard the other for maximum efficiency. But I'm not interested in that kind of gameplay, because I plan on saving every single person. Main quest. Difficulty 8+. Mine. This body is mine. Is it really though? You. I am the uncle of Rand Kane, the original owner of the body you've taken over. I'm not giving it back. This body is mine. Oh, why you misunderstand me? Do you truly wish for that body to be fully yours? Why, go and kill every human in that land. Yeah, it was you, you bastard. Then perhaps I may be of some assistance to you, psychopath. Goddamn psycho. The venomous viper smiled, offering a poison yet irresistibly sweet apple to the child. No, Hua, you mustn't. But her voice couldn't reach the child. Do as I say, it never could. And you will be given that body, not once. 2 days after we returned from the group matters, we were given a period of rest. It was probably for the students who'd been forced to go all the way to Nazareth. There were some things I had to prepare before Boromir could make their move. Marie, how's the street stall we set up in front of our inn doing? I got their overall report yesterday. Really? How much profit did they turn? Well, the ingredients were imported directly from the House of Dunareth. All we did was put some sauce in them and sell them for 3 times the original price. Naturally, they were. I'm filthy rich. This dude. Those Boromir fools, they fell for the tourist trap prices, hook, line, and sinker. Look over there, Corin. It's a mana stone toss. Hey there, pretty miss. Why don't you come and have a go? I found it. I knew it'd come this year, too. These mana stones were made by splitting larger stones that were deemed defective in the mines. See how they're soft to the touch? You're right. Considering they're stones, they're much too squishy. That's why they were deemed defective, because mana stones are good at absorbing magic. Their properties are easily changeable, which is why they're often used to make magic staves, but mushy ones can explode by the slightest damage. Let me toss that. All that practice of throwing spears and stones. Let me have a close range accuracy rate of nearly 100%. 95 points. He like, oh. The higher your accuracy rate is, the smaller explosion radius of the defective mana stones. And the lower your accuracy rate is, the larger the explosion radius becomes. In a game where I use all of debuff gear and spells to lower accuracy rate down to 0%, the explosion radius increased to a whopping 100 meters. If I use this well. Hey mister, could you sell all the mana stones you have here to me? I'll buy them at double the original price. You want to buy these, but what for? For a very special skill that only hardcore players know about. It's the entire reason I came to this festival. Let me see, if I give these to Fergus, then... Alright, this is great. Corin's cackling like an evil villain. Marie, your family owns a carriage business, right? Can you give me a timetable? What are you up to this time? It's time. Oh my lord. For his return. Who is his? Who is his return? You are. Yes, uncle. It's a wooden plaque carved from a peace tree. It's the ultimate weapon against Yangshis. What are they doing to this girl, bro? This is some crazy, crazy stuff. Now you won't be able to do a thing until we arrive. Will this really be enough? For her, it'll be barely more than suffering from a bad cold. That's all we need. After all, our only purpose is to remove the evil entity from Rand. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. Our uncle will remove you from Rand's body. If you do that, then, yes, having lost physical body to inhabit, you will die or degenerate into a demonic spirit. No, that body is not yours. It never was and it never will be. You already know that, don't you? But if you remove it, wouldn't that mean if her soul or whatever the fucking crap is still there, wouldn't it still be the same problem? I'm just curious. I don't think it cured the problem, right? It kind of, or if it did cure it, wouldn't that just like revert it back to the original? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, that's what I would think. I would think all it did was just revert back to how original body was, which is shit. The sound of drums. Oh, this is Corin? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, Corin. Who on earth? You were. Jinyuk, are you alright? Yes, we're unharmed. Are we being ambushed? Who's the attacker? I'm not sure. Well, I think we got an idea. But they clearly seem to be formidable. Domain of blood. What the hell? A barrier. Alright, what should we do now, boss? Take everything that's valuable. Well, looky here. What a pretty thing you are. We're in luck, boys. Boys, grab this winch. This girl. Did he have to dress up though? Belongs to the mighty Immortan Loke. Did he really have to dress up though? I'm just saying, did he really have to dress up though? Lord Jesus. That's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.